Hey everyone, welcome back to Payton Theta. Glad to be back. I know it's been a while, but I am going back at it full steam ahead now. So let's just get right into it. First things first, heavy discounts to the market. You can see here Chewy. This is the one I am currently just bought about a week ago. I sold a cash curve put on it for $72. I made about $250 on that. 245 right there. I made a little bit the week before. I kind of day traded it, made a little bit of money, but I really wanted to own it, and so I picked the 72, a lot higher of a strike price, but I made a lot of money because of it. So really, I own it at 70, but made 250 bucks in the process. So now I own Chewy at 72. It's at 70.21. So technically, I made about roughly 30 bucks. But that to me is just pennies. I think this stock has a long way to go. It pretty much is buy one, get one at your local grocery store. This is pretty much representation of the stock, in my opinion. 120 maybe is a little high, so maybe it's not buy one, get one, but still, I think this stock is worth more than $70. As much growth as we've seen and the great numbers they put up, I think this is definitely an undervalued company. As you can see here, it's just cut in half from its all-time high. So I think this is a good one. Let's pull up Chewy. As you can tell, it's a growth stock. It's almost been getting about 40 to 50% return over the years. This quarter actually it was a profitable quarter, which is very good. They made $21 million off of $2 billion in revenue. So these numbers just continue to grow, and their customer retention is pretty out of this world. So I think this company, it's kind of a pandemic play, but I think because people have gotten pets over the pandemic, it's not they're going to get rid of them. So this is pretty much a very once you get people in the ecosystem, it's very sticky. So I definitely like Chewy long term. It has a $100 price target in a year, so there's definitely some good upside. I sold an 84 call for about a month out, maybe a little less, for 90 bucks. Probably could have made a little bit more, honestly. Probably should have made some more, to tell you the truth. But still, 90 bucks here, 250 here. That's about 350 in about a month. To me, that's just a good dividend. I can buy some more stocks with that. I think Chewy though is long term. That's why I sold it for so high. I could have made really good premium. Let's see how much premium I could have made. If I sold it at 72.50, I could have made pretty much that $100 in a week. So I could have made it 3 or 4 times faster. But still, I want the difference between the 72 I paid and the 84, which is 1,200 bucks. So I would like that margin to be mine. I want to realize that equity, if you will, in the shares, because I think this stock has been beaten down so much, and I think it has a good amount of potential that I think this is a great buying opportunity. That's why I'm buying it. So Chewy, if you guys haven't already been in the stock, I would definitely recommend looking at it. Do your due diligence. But the stock has been crushed, and I think that it's a little oversold, as you can see over here by the RSI indicator. Down here in the blue is oversold, and up here in the red is overbought. So, I mean, of course, you can tell. This is just indicators. It doesn't really mean too much, but just in general, I think Chewy is definitely an oversold company. And if you're new to this channel, AMD. I love AMD. I think AMD is great, and their stock did great into earnings. They killed earnings. They did very, very well, and their stock tanked, which it happens. It's just very low. I mean, this company is blowing it out of the water. As you can tell, quarter one isn't over here, but year over year it's almost doubled. So from quarter one 2020, which it's kind of like a bar chart, it pretty much always goes up. That's why these are growth stocks. But still, this company has pretty much doubled from one quarter to one quarter over a year, and it's just making a ton of money. I really just see them only going up. They really can't keep inventory, but I mean, this company is just ferociously growing. So, and I just don't think they're priced in, pretty much just like Chewy. I mean, the estimate is even $105, and this is a $75 stock. So I think this is honestly a bargain. You can't, in my opinion, you can't really beat AMD. If I had, some money laying around, I would sell cash secured puts on both of them. However, I do own a bunch of shares, so I'm selling covered calls, but I'm leaving some room to run just because, like I said, I think this company over the past 6 months really hasn't gone anywhere, and it's only just done amazing. So, I mean, yeah, it could be priced in, but I think this is a great time to buy, especially tech stocks. So these are the two that are my big plays. I do want to make, I've been off YouTube for a while, so I have made a bunch of other plays. As you can see here with space, not my proudest moment, but I do want to go over, the amount of money I made and then what I didn't do to kind of go over some of my mistakes. So you guys don't make that. That'll be it for another video. But I've pretty much just messed with space, a little bit of some of these riskier growth stocks. I made a good bit of premium on those a few weeks ago, but I wanted to get into a more solid name like Chewy, like AMD, and that's what I've done. And I've given a bunch of room, like my AMDs, I've given about $10 room for a few weeks, which I'm making $22 on them. It's not a lot by any stretch of the mean. However, it's something. It's a little dividend how I see it. I can buy, a little ETF, and I will never have to worry about it again. I really don't think this company is going to reach that in that time, or else I wouldn't sell it. Pretty much with Chewy. However, like if it did happen, it wouldn't be the end of the world. I'd make $1,200 in a month. I'm happy with that. Don't think it will though, but I'm still making a good dividend, and I can just buy more stocks with it. So that's really the power of these options, is collecting money from your covered calls and your cash secured puts, making $245 in a week. Yeah, it does stink when you do get assigned. However, it's just a great buy, in my opinion. So that's what I've done. Generate some income, use that cash to buy more assets, buy more stocks that are beat down, and then over the long term, hopefully it goes up. So I am going to start producing more videos for Paid Theta, this YouTube channel I created, and I will kind of be going through the process of maybe what are some good stocks to buy, some new ones coming up that are kind of on my radar. Maybe not necessarily options, but just good stocks to buy, and then maybe an options play on top of it. But that's pretty much all I have for this episode. Thanks so much for watching, and we will see you guys next time.